When people talk about AI learning, they often think of it learning like we do. But AI has different learning styles, kind of like how we learn in school, versus learning through experience. Today, we'll explore two major paths to smart AI: supervised learning and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning is like a student with a helpful teacher. Imagine learning to identify different animals using flashcards. Each flashcard has a picture of an animal and its correct name. You see a picture of a dog, and the label says dog. You see a car, and the label says car. The AI learns by being shown lots of these labeled examples. At its core, supervised learning works by feeding an AI model lots of data that's already been labeled with the correct answer. The AI's job is to learn the relationship between the input data and its correct output label. Once trained, it can then predict the correct label for new data it hasn't seen before. Let's take spam detection as an example. The AI is given thousands of emails, each marked as either spam or not spam. The model analyzes the content, sender, and other features of these emails, learning what characteristics typically indicate spam. After training, when a new email arrives, the AI uses what it learned to predict if it's spam or not. If it makes a mistake, it gets corrected, helping it improve. Now let's look at reinforcement learning. This is more like learning through experience and consequences. Think about teaching a pet a new trick, or learning to play a video game. You try something, and if it works well, you get a reward, a treat, points, or success. If it doesn't work, you don't get the reward, or you might face a penalty. The AI learns by exploring and getting feedback in the form of rewards or penalties. The core idea here is that the AI, often called an agent, learns by trial and error within an environment. It takes an action, and based on that action, the environment gives it a reward if it did good, or a penalty if it did bad. The agent's goal is to figure out a strategy, or policy, to maximize its total rewards over time. It doesn't need pre-labeled data. It learns by actively exploring. So the key difference: supervised learning needs correct answers provided upfront, making it great for tasks like identifying objects in photos or filtering spam. Reinforcement learning figures things out on its own through rewards and punishments, making it ideal for complex tasks like training robots to walk, self-driving cars to navigate, or AI to master games like Go or chess. In summary, supervised learning trains AI with labeled data, teaching it to recognize patterns like a student studying flashcards. Reinforcement learning trains AI through rewards and penalties, allowing it to learn by doing, much like learning a new skill through practice. Both are crucial for developing advanced AI. For a more in-depth look at how these work, check out our full video or the blog post below.